See there, I'm standing on my head. I'm upside down. I can upside down me with this remote control. I've got a remote control for my body. Watch this magic. See there? Now I'm not upside down anymore. Now I'm upside right. How is everybody this evening? I can, oh my gosh, look at you. There's Lala Gamma Loriway and there's Alicia. Oh my word. And, ow. And, okay, it says there's 5 people in there, but, I see two. Oh, Gail, hello. So, you're stronger than you know. That's right. You are stronger than you know. That's that book we have. We are stronger than we know. And sometimes we just don't know that we're as strong as we are until we're put up against something that really pulls that strength right out of us. And it just comes. Today I want to, again, I just, air conditioner. Today I just wanted to come on live because I don't know. I have no reason. It's you don't even have to have a reason. Just so I can talk to my friends. And Beetle Chick, hello. Oh my word, there's Beetle Chick right there.
Hi, Beetle Chick.
Beetle Chick, let me see. South Carolina? I think. I don't know. I might be wrong there. But anyhow, it's good to see you here, Miss Beetle Chick. And yeah, so I'm gonna work on my slow stitch scroll, which is gonna take me like the rest of my life to finish it, but that's what I want to do, so that's what I'm gonna do. Um, um, hmm, my brain is turning to mush. Ray is most likely going to join us later on. She's still a working girl, so she's finishing up her day of work, and some people think that if you work from home, man, you got it made. She works from home, and she does not have it made. That bless her. I got this weirdest headache. I don't know. My headache is right here in this spot, and right now it doesn't hurt one bit. And then all of a sudden I get this ping, this pling goes in my head, and then it goes away. Just that fast. It hurts. It's like a weird headache. But I look beautiful. Why, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got my lucky necklace on. I did not have my lucky necklace on the other day when I was having all that trouble. Because, see, my great granddaughter made me this necklace when she was here a few weeks ago. And I told her I'm going to wear it every day, every day, every day for the rest of my entire life. But the other day when I got up and I took a shower and then I didn't put it on after my shower again, I forgot to put it back on, so I didn't have it on. And I swear, everything in the world that could go wrong went wrong because I didn't have on my not lucky necklace. That's why. So I make sure now. Now my printer works good, my computer works good, everything is working good because because I got on my lucky necklace. Now, when I'm looking off this way, when I'm not looking right you in the eye, that means I'm looking at the chat. I have to look at the chat and see. And there's Evie or Evie. Do you get those weird headaches too, Evie? They're just weird. It's just like in that one little spot, and and it doesn't hurt, but just it makes my whole head go boink. But anyhow, so and there's Angie. Angie says she can't stay long, and she's in the UK, and it's nearly bedtime. And Angie, I want to say to you that I am so sorry for your loss in the it, that you and people around you in the loss of our beautiful queen. Oh my goodness. And I say our queen, even though I'm in the United States of America, she's all of our queen and she's going to live in our hearts forever. Yes, she is. Buckingham Palace is never going to be the same. I want to know what they're going to do with all our hats. And there's Rebecca Jane. Rebecca. Rebecca says, I'm a new subscriber from the UK, and you're from the UK too. Another one that is saddened over the loss of our beautiful queen. Oh my goodness. And let's see here. Then, oh, see, it could be seasonal allergies too. You just never know. And there's Kathy Lake up there in Alabama. You guys are just amazing. You're camping, Beetle Chick? Oh gosh, I miss camping. I used to camp. We used to camp a lot, and we would do a lot of camping. But I haven't camped in a very, very long time. And so, but we did all the rough camping with the tent and the campfire and roasting marshmallows and cooking over the open fire and all of that beautiful stuff. And that's what I call camping. Some people now go camping in these great big air conditioned RVs and they call that camping. That's cheating. Yeah,
She had built a fire.
that's right. That's how we did. Oh, your mom is with you full time. So, oh my goodness. Well, you know what? Sometimes when I hear about somebody taking their mom in full time, you know what? It warms my heart so much because I live in an area where there's a lot of high class people around, a lot of, and they all belong to like the golf club community stuff, whatever. And when their parents get to the age where they need to go back home and live with a child or something, they just stick them in an old folks' home. They do just stick them in there. So when I hear of somebody who's taken a parent in, that just warms my heart so much. Oh, wait a minute here. Somebody said Lala says her idea of camping is sitting in a recliner and not moving for a while. Yeah. Oh, Zena says it's called glamping. Yeah, if you're in that fancy old motor home, you're glamping. That's not camping. Mm-mm. That's glamping. It is really camping though, because we used to go years ago. I used to go to bluegrass festivals, and the festivals were always like 3 days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And you could go there for the day, or you could camp the whole weekend. And there was a lot of RVs that come in or campers that came in, and they were camping. And I just loved camp yard picking, they called it. So after the bands were done for the day, then in the actual campgrounds, then people were just sitting around campfires everywhere. It smelled so good with campfires burning everywhere. And then just you could just walk around the whole campground and listen to different um, just backyard pickers just picking on their banjos and the guitars, mandolins, whatever. And oh my God, I was in heaven over there. I was in heaven. I love my bluegrass music. And so, and there's, let's see, Rebecca Jane. Let's see. Oh, Beetle Chick's on a river. Okay. I never joined a live, so not sure I'm doing. Oh, this is Angie. Is this your first live stream? Welcome. All we don't really do anything of that makes a whole lot of sense. We the usually the person doing the live stream is doing some kind of crafting or art, and not really teaching, although they can teach. It's just more just showing what they're doing, and then everybody in the chat just kind of chats together. And you might want to chat with me, or you want to just chat with other people in the chat, and we kind of just can share what's going on in our lives and whatnot. And there's Linda Sue Plants for You. Now I that's a new name for me. I'm very happy for you to be here, Linda Sue. And you say that your daughter is suffering a lot right now. Well, our prayers go out to your daughter for whatever her suffering is. That ease that suffering. Dear Lord, ease that suffering of Linda Sue's daughter. And Kathy said, "Did you crochet that Afghan behind you? What's behind me?" Oh gosh, long time ago. It's just a little short, like a lap thing. I did that a long, long time ago. Yes, but I have. Where did I put my other little? Oh, I don't have it right here. I thought I had something else here. I don't have nothing. And yeah, that was like a long time ago. I did that. Yes, Evie says the last time I camped, we were surrounded by motorhomes. That's not camping. Yeah, that's not camping. It's sort of camping, but it's a little cheat, you know. It's like a little cheat. Oh, and Gail said her dad used to go camping at the bluegrass festivals in his little travel trailer. Oh my gosh! See, Did he pick himself? Did he play guitar, banjo, anything like that? Any of those stringed instruments are just lovely. And I'll tell you what, my favorite band to go see, and now they've kind of almost disbanded because of old age, was the Lewis family. Have you ever heard of the Lewis family? If they were playing anywhere close to us in driving distance, we would go to that festival because I loved them. It was like they were so awesome, the Lewis family. And let's see who else. I used to go camping when I was little, being from New York City. I looked forward to it every summer. We did bring inflatable mattresses. Oh, yeah, we had inflatable mattresses. We did have those. We had inflatable mattresses that we put inside of our tent because I couldn't sleep on that hard ground. So we did have a little bit of luxury. Yeah, we did do that. And if I lived in New York City, I'd want to go camping a lot too. You betcha. Hi, Aaron. Aaron Morrison. Good to see you. You know what? I saw what you posted, Aaron, about your daughter working in the changing something in her car engine. Good for her. I'm telling you, that girl's got it going on. She's just down there being a grease monkey. That's wonderful. Hi, Angie Mac. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Let's see. Oh, Beelchick wants to see me redo the cork dolls. You know, I'm thinking about doing a cork doll or a cork something real soon because the challenge in our group, in Lizzie, Scrap and Lizzie Unicorn group this month, you have to pick 5 items out of the 6 that are listed and do some kind of a craft with it. And one of the items is cork. So it could be cork board or it could be a cork or whatever. And I was thinking about making some sort of a something out of a cork. I got to do that within the next couple of days. But those are fun. Yes. Lizzie's house is a museum and so many beautiful things. I don't know if I'd call it a museum. It's just, maybe the Ripley's Believe It or Not. Yeah, that might be. Oh, Linda Sue says she's been watching for a long time, but first time commenting. Well, thank you so much. We're glad to hear from you. It's wonderful. I want to also Janice said her father in law had a bluegrass band. 2 brothers in law played in it, but not my husband. He preferred rock and roll. Virginia Valley Boys. Oh my gosh. My dad played a guitar and a banjo, and oh my gosh, and he loved, and I think every time he played, he was sitting out by the campfire. Something about a campfire along with a stringed instrument is just perfect combination. Yes. Beetle Chick has gotten behind on everything. I don't know. You sure have sent me a lot of happy mail, which I absolutely love. Oh, Matilda is still working on things. Now, she has been kind of resting. She needed a little bed rest. And so she's been resting, but she'll be around soon and to show off her what the new things that have happened to her. But yeah. Hmm. Janice says she can't play, but she can sing a bit. Yeah, I do just love the bluegrass. I have a little well, I have a auto harp and I can play that sort of good. And I can play it sort of good. One day I might play it. I don't know. You think I ought to? No. I have to practice again because I haven't really played it for a while, so I might have forgotten how. But I do love playing that. And I used to love the country clogging or the flatfoot dancing along with the bluegrass music. And up until very recently, I could actually still do it pretty well, but something has taken over. I don't know what it is. That last birthday cake done me in. Oh gosh, and Mama Gamma's got a new bed. Haven't had one for 2 years. I've never had a new bed. Oh, we did buy a new bed once. Oh my gosh, we bought a brand new bed once. And we did not like it at all. We bought it at Sam's and it was a Memorial Day special and it had a what did they call that mattress, Papa? It was one of them memory foam something. That sucker was as hot. You lay on it, and it was just as hot could be. And then it got to where what it was a king size, it was queen size, wasn't it, Papa? But it made a dent to where you sleep. I mean, it remembered where you laid there, and it made a ditch. And so if you tried to roll over into the middle of the bed, you couldn't because you would roll back into your ditch. We finally got rid of that thing. And now the bed we have is old used bed that somebody, oh, we traded that one, didn't we? We gave that to, yeah, we gave that one to Jennifer's mother-in-law, and mother-in-law gave us this one that we have. That's right. We're happy. It was a good trade. I look younger with my hair up. It's got powder there in my head, made me a little bit of a ponytail. Oh, the memory foam mattresses are much better now. Our new one doesn't make us too warm and it doesn't make the dent. Oh, really? That's good to hear. The one we had, it did. It made a dent. And then when you made the bed up in the morning and you look at the bed, you could just see those dents in there. Yeah. Oh, Zena loves her. So then that must be maybe the newer ones because this was a long time ago that we bought them. And I would say probably at least 15 years ago that we had bought that bed and we just couldn't handle it. We just couldn't handle it. Okay, you come and catch me later then, Carmen. And yeah, we gotta love that bluegrass music. Yep. All right. Well, hopefully 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 let's see if I hold my finger right there. Hopefully Ray does come in because I gotta get her to show me something too. Because there's something about when you're doing a live stream that if you're watching it on StreamYard, the chat, wait a minute, something different. The chat is different than it is if you watch it on YouTube. And so, like if we do a sale, it's more accurate on YouTube than it is on StreamYard. But I cannot just figure out how that works. Is to have them, because you're supposed to have both of them open at the same time, but then mute one of them. And so I have to have her to help me do that when she comes on. Hi, Messer Designs. My goodness, it's so wonderful for you all coming. I'm gonna turn this camera back down now, and because I want you to see what I'm doing. Because now most of you have already seen this. Wait a minute, let me get this like this. This is my where'd that remote thing go? Where'd that remote thing go? Oh, here it is. Larkies. I want to get this now put back like it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. This is it's almost like a snippet roll on steroids, because it's the fabric is 11 inches top to bottom. The whole roll is over 3.5 yards long. And so, but I'm making a scroll out of it. Oh, there's my little bit. Hi, sweet doggy. And so,
Bringing your dog to you.
hi, girl.
It was about
Look,
time.
your shirt's almost same as mine.
Yeah, look up, twins.
Yeah, we're just about twins. I'm on a live stream. You want to say hello to everybody? My daughter won't speak, but it is my daughter who fixed my computer and my thingy.
So, yeah, she had to come over. I'm not even ready to go yet.
So anyhow, this like I said, huh?
Oh, I'm just reading stuff. Sorry.
Oh, help yourself to anything over there. We just did a grocery order, and Jeffrey was supposed to come over and eat that stuff tonight, but he's not coming.
Jeffrey's not coming.
No. Alicia always tells Skeeter to call home, and she just wants to hear his ringtone. But see how this goes as I roll it on one end and unroll the other end. We keep seeing different patchwork. Every bit of this patchwork is stitched on here with Skeeter, go ahead and call home. Let's listen to your ringtone. Huh? Go
We're
ahead.
wondering if we're in the background.
No, we can't. You can't. We can't see you. So, kids had tacos from El Cupido's Mexican restaurant. You're not going to call me, Skeeter? They just want to hear your ringtone. Skeeter, give me a little ring.
Calling?
Yeah.
Asshole calling!
Oh my God.
Asshole calling! There's an asshole on the other end of the line. Answer quick so you can talk to the big asshole. Asshole calling! Asshole calling!
Okay. That's my son's ringtone. Oh, that's that's my and you'd have to understand my son. I'm in Florida, he's in Arizona, and it's really, he is not a donkey hole at all. And okay, Alicia says she'll stop now. She's always telling Skeeter to call when I'm online so that she can hear his ringtone. But see, each of my kids have a different ringtone. So if it starts ringing, then I know who's calling. And but my son Skeeter is the most awesome. He is wonderful. He's absolutely wonderful. He is the type of guy that'll give you the shirt off of his back. He will do anything for anybody. He's a little farmer. He's farmer. He's parent to 5 children and 1 grandchild. They live off grid in the mountains, but he's got solar power and everything fixed up, so it's just like all the comforts of home, just off grid. And so but that's my son. And each one of my kids has their special ringtone. Like Jeffrey's, when Jeffrey calls me, oh my gosh, it's like a little kid laughing hysterically and passing gas. But you have to understand my family, they're nuts. Not just me, it's the whole family. The whole family. Yeah. So anyhow, but yes, we all need to laugh. We all need to laugh. There are so many times that our so many times that Alicia's on the floor rolling and laughing. Yes, she is. And so we have to have a sense of humor. If we do not have a sense of humor, the way the world is these days, we would all be in the nut house with depression. And so, hi, Vienna, that Vania. Rebecca said she loved it. My family is pretty off the wall or off the rocker. Yes, and it's so nice. Yes, and when we admit it too, when you admit it, and yes, life is serious enough, too serious. We gotta laugh. We gotta laugh, and so. But and I mean, even if you're driving down the road, Vanya, Vanya. I bet you're right. I bet it's Vanya, like Vanna White. Well, no, that's different. But if you get a flat tire, you just gotta laugh that three of them didn't get fat. It's just all good. And so, but I got a lot of. Let's see. I got a lot of plans for my snippet roll. Oh, I showed this, and I still haven't searched. But the other day, I showed this piece and asked for ideas of what it might be because it's not crocheted and everything is woven on this. Everything is woven. And so somebody said it was bobbin weaving. I'm going to look that up. And then there was that another one that is somebody said, but it is definitely woven. It's not crocheted in any way. It's all the threads are all woven, and it is just beautiful. So on the back of my snippet roll is just fabric. This was a piece of fabric. I had some yardage of this fabric, so I just tore off a piece, and I didn't even measure it. It just so happens that it's 11 inches in width, and I just tore it off. Lace net darning. I wrote that one down too. Lace net darning, but it looks like net. It really does. It is so different than anything that I've ever seen before, and it's like it's all woven. So, and I'm going to search on that to find out. But yes, snippet rolls scroll. Yes, it does kind of roll right off of the tongue. And so, and let's see, somebody said there it looks like, Gail said it looks like tiny filet crochet. And I'm gonna look into that too because this might be done somehow with a crochet hook. But it is so, but when you look at just the tiniest part, the most open part, it's just one string across there. And it's like it's almost tied in a knot at every cross, at every intersection. It's almost like it's tied in a knot. And so, but yeah, I was going to look that up already, see if I could figure out what that was, but I haven't done that yet. And so, I was trying to hold it up close. It really is beautiful. very lightweight. And this is the center of it, the center flower in there, which is gorgeous. I think that is just, it's amazing how that is. Now, this flower actually looks like it would be tatting, the kind of tatting that I've done that is just using a needle. That flower almost looks like it could be some tatting because it looks like the thread wrapped around the needle. So to me, it's a mystery. I'm going to figure it out. So anyhow, on my first step of this was, of course, to cut the piece of fabric just happened to be 3.5, a little bit more than 3 inches. I mean, 3.5 yards long, and that's how long this snippet roll is going to be. I've been looking at different things. Like I looked at rolling pins. I thought, what if I got a rolling pin, 2 rolling pins that matched and rolled each side up on a rolling pin like this. And then as you have it laying out on your coffee table, you could have this piece showing. And then next week you could have this piece showing or whatever. But every bit of these patchworks are on there. Each one of these patches are put on just raw edges and just put on with a borrow stitch or just the borrow stitching, or just there's so many different names for just this plain old running stitch. The running stitch, borrow stitch, canvas stitch, they're all the same thing. You just go in and out and in and out. And so, but that's how the whole thing is done. And I tried to start with all my rows going straight. Well, that didn't go on very well, because then all of a sudden they'd start curved, and then they'd be curved more, and then they'd curved more. And so then like when I get really into a curvy place, well, I'd go ahead, it'd be like all curved here, then I'd go straight this way and then go in that empty place and fill that in with more stitches. But I'm going to, now I just did the edging, just did this lace on this one edge, put this eyelet lace on here, and I was going to sew it on with my sewing machine, but then I changed my mind and I hand stitched it on with a blanket stitch using my colored thread. Messer Design says, instead of rolling pins, you could use pieces of sticks or wood or branches. That would probably even be, if I just use pieces of branches, I think that would be awesome, because then it would give it more. Oh, there's Happy Ray. Let me let her in. She's in the backyard. There she is.
Hey.
Hi, sweetie.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. You're right there. Beautiful as ever. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a little bit better.
That's good, darling. That's good. And what was I saying? Okay, I just used a blanket stitch to stitch this whole thing on, and I did that yesterday and today, and now I got that whole thing stitched on. I don't have enough of this to go on this side too.
Hey, Lala. Hi, Lisa.
There's Linda Hutchings.
Hi, Laura. Hi, Rebecca.
And Laura.
Hi, Gail.
Okay, Laura, are you somebody new or just changed your name? Because she says, thanks, Alicia. I just wanted to use my plain old name, but it can get a little confusing. And Lala says use dowels and round curtain. Oh, Lala, that's an idea too. Those, because you can get those curtain rods and then get them end pieces to go on them that are so cool. Hi, Samantha. Samantha says hello, Ray.
Hello.
Oh, it's Jersey Laura. That is my regular Laura.
I
Laura.
thought that's who it was.
I just love you, Laura. How's your new job coming along? I bet you are. I know it doesn't take much to confuse me. Armenian lace. You can't take the Jersey out of the girl. That's for sure. You can take the girl out of Jersey, but you can't take the Jersey out of the girl. So I might end up putting this, even though this, although that's peach colored. No, I'm not going to do that. I need to get another off-white. Okay, but anyway. Anyhow, then. And when I start, see, but I don't have to put that bottom piece on there now. Anyway, even this one I got all benty. I mean, because I'm just stitching and I didn't get it straight, but it doesn't have to be straight.
Hi, Kitty.
But I want to just put like little, like this will be the biggest size doily that I'll put on anywhere.
Can you see me? I'm not even in frame, Anna.
I see you. What are you doing, Ray? Tell me what you're doing. Or
I'm
what
working
you're
on my
attempting
journal.
on your Halloween journal?
Yeah,
You are in the Halloween mode, aren't you?
I gotta
She's
get it
in the
done.
Halloween mode.
I gotta get it done before the sale. Hopefully, I can accomplish that feat.
I'm working on mine, but I'm not thinking about no sale. If I think about doing something for a sale, then it's work and I don't want to work. Then my lazyitis comes out, rearing out.
You
My
know, I'm the
lazyitis.
same way.
So I just, like this, there would be no way I could even sell this thing because who would buy something this dumb? So, yeah. Now, what I do with my pin
I don't like
cushion?
this.
Need my pin cushion. You see this pin cushion?
Oh
That's
my
right.
lord, the phone would not stay up.
Okay, this
Giving me
is.
the dickens.
Who's giving you the Dickens?
The phone. It keeps wanting to slide down.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kick it in the head.
Oh, did she say donkey?
Donkey kick.
Yeah, kick her in the donkey. Yep. See, I say that instead. That just keeps Papa from putting soap in my mouth. It's aggravating when he washes my mouth out with soap. I know, but it just sounded cool. Just Jack now from Grace.
Papa Louie. Poppy Louie. Is Poppy Louie a cat or no?
You see, Ray, how your pin cushion works? All the way around the edge,
Oh, that's cute.
I can put my clips.
I'm gonna make some more. I'm probably gonna make a couple for Halloween, I think.
Ray made this pin cushion, and it is so awesome. And it's the perfect size, and and she puts it right in a metal high plate, and so it's perfect. It just sits where you put it, and I can clip my little clips on the edges.
That's cool. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I love it. So I'm gonna just start this. You know, I don't even have to have a plan for this. I'm just gonna start it by just stitching this doily on. That'll be the first thing.
Yeah, I never have a plan.
You never have a plan?
All I know is that somehow it needs to come together.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
was
that's what we do. We want things to come together.
I was just making random stuff the other night. I'm trying to make up pockets and get them sewed before I actually sew the signature in. Because I usually always do stuff backwards. And I don't want to mess
Candy,
it up.
yeah. Candy, darling, you ordered a couple things from one of my sales like a month ago, but you never sent me your address. So I can't send them to you. Since you only spent like $2, I was just going to go ahead and send it like a Happy Mail, but I don't have your address. Can't send it to you. Oh, I remember you bought some ribbons and you bought a piece of lace. I thought I was going to have to quit selling because I couldn't make my labels, but now that my daughter fixed it, I'm back in business. Make my first $1 million.
She's back in business.
Back in business. Me and Ray like to go on the sale. We have a sale once a month. On the first of every month, whatever day the first turns out to be on, we're going to have a sale. We don't know what we're going to sell. We're going to sell whatever is sitting next to us. What's sitting next to me? Oh, my husband. I can't sell my husband.
There's days I want to.
There's days you want to sell your lobster.
Yeah.
Oh, iron infusion. I've heard of people having iron infusions.
No, thank you, Mr. Spam Man.
We don't like to call it no spam. Mine will say spam likely or scam likely or something. And we say, no, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, Rebecca, I won't sell Papa. I'll keep him.
They could afford him anyway.
That's right. They couldn't afford him. You would have to be a multi-jillionaire to be able to afford him.
Yep.
Did that Amazon order ever come today, Papa? No? I'll be darned.
What you getting from the Amazon?
I ordered Papa a prize.
Right.
But it was supposed to come today, but it hasn't came today.
Is the sewing machine really loud?
I hear the sewing machine, but it's not really loud, and I like the sound of the sewing machine.
I know you do.
Oh, Barbara, you need to be. Oh, we love you, Barbara. We don't want to. Yeah. Yes, Barbara. We all need cheering up. We all need cheering up. And sometimes we get in those kind of moods that it just seems like nothing works. The cheering section just isn't work. What we know that we all love you so much, Barbara. Laura likes the sound of a sewing machine too. Laura's our farm girl.
Oh, my husband got my table made out of my vintage sewing machine bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, he made a table, a wood table for the top, and I got my actual fabric sewing machine over there on it. It's nice.
That's nice. It's nice when you have my Papa used to do a lot of woodworking, but he's kind of grown out of it now. still has the want to, but his body just doesn't cooperate.
Honey, I know that. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to come on. My back is not the best, and my husband had to pop it, and it does feel a little bit better though.
Papa's been having a lot of trouble with his back. Now my back, I got the weirdest something going on with my back because my back, if I walk from one end of the house to the other, my back hurts so bad. Just the instant I sit down, it quits hurting. The minute I sit down, it doesn't. Like right now, I'm sitting, it does not hurt at all.
Mine comes and goes. It don't make no sense. My ice pack's the only thing that makes me feel better.
Laura said her John is retired now and he's doing his blacksmithing. I love seeing him enjoy the things he likes to do. Oh my gosh, blacksmithing. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's not something a lot of people do anymore.
No, it's another one of those almost, unless you do make shoe horses or something for a horseshoeing horses.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's awesome. That's wonderful.
No need for big swords to fight with.
And Gail has been sitting there for about 45 minutes. Her feet are going numb. I'm going to have to get up and move around for a bit. Yep, I understand that one, Gail.
Yep.
That's one thing about live streams, though. You can sit here and you can sit for a while and then get up and move around for a while and come back. And like now, when we have two people on, like I have Ray with me now, if I have to get up and move around, Ray's still there. It's so like you're not left hanging. You know, we don't want to leave you hanging. Ever. Never ever leave you hanging. Usually Jeffrey comes here on Friday nights, but he's decided to stay home this time.
What?
I know. I don't want him to stay home alone.
Oh, he's getting to be a big boy now.
He's only 14. Come on.
14. Yep, that's about right.
And he thinks he's okay staying. He said he might come over tomorrow night. He better.
He might get lonely and come over.
Yeah, he still could. He knows that, well, he can get a hold of his mom if he needs to, and because she works the nights. And then he knows he can call Uncle Billy at any time and Uncle Billy or Aunt Tommy will go pick him up if he gets a little concerned. But he's got his two dogs with him, so he feels pretty safe.
And I'll stand by myself like 8 and 9. My mom worked overnight. I stayed by myself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Jennifer works 7 to 7 nights. And so, and all these years, Jeffrey has always came here when Mom works. And it's just recently that every once in a while he stays home alone. He kind of likes it, but he kind of doesn't like it. He just locks up the house and he's not allowed to have anybody over. He's not allowed to even walk out the door. And if his mama lays down the law, it is the law for him. Skeeter, how's Renee's foot? Leg. That girl of mine, my granddaughter Renee, she's 16 years old. No, she's 15 years old. I don't know how old she is. I think she's 15. She done broke her leg again. That girl keeps breaking her ankles and her legs.
Oh, God.
I know. Well, no, they said it's not really broken. It's fractured. I don't know what's the difference. And so, well, she must have some weak ankles or something. Bless her little pea-picking heart.
It's just turn my ankle all the time.
Hmm. It's getting better. That's good. So what do you think about the new king? You think he's going to be a good king? King Charles the Third?
Charles in charge?
Charles in charge, yeah. That one. Now, is his wife, is she the queen now?
I don't know.
I don't know how that works either. He's the king, but I wonder if that makes his wife be the queen.
Doesn't that make one of his kids? Don't that make his kids like prince or dukes or something?
It makes them something royal. I
Yeah.
don't know how that goes. Somebody has to help us with that so we know. And I want to know what they're going to do with all our hats.
Lizzie.
What?
Lizzie's worried about the hats. Maybe the new lady will wear the hats.
Papa, did he went ahead and research to ask Alexa or somebody how many hats she's got? Okay, queen consort. Okay, so is that Carmela girl? She's the queen consort?
Mm-hmm. I think
Okay.
so.
But that's not like a whole queen, though, right? You know, I see, because, well, I was talking to Papa. We were trying to figure out, well, I'm sure that Queen Elizabeth made arrangements for her hats because she's got over 5,000 hats. Okay, and Charles' boys are princes. Didn't one of Charles' boys want out of the royal family? Was that
Yeah.
one of his boys?
He don't live there.
One of them wanted to cut off his royalty or something. A half of a whole queen.
Well, I mean, you can't have a one, so
Oh, there can't be a king and a queen. There has to be a half donkey. Something.
well, she can't be queen because she's not royal blood, only by marriage.
Oh, you have to be royal blood.
I assume that's what I thought.
Hi, Spencer. Spencer, you handsome dude, you.
Don't quote me on that.
Okay, my favorite tweet. Wait, I gotta see what Spencer said. What Spencer said. My favorite tweet I saw today was, "I can't believe they're letting a man be queen."
Right?
Well, Buckingham Palace is never going to be the same. I just know that. Not after 70 years of dear Elizabeth. But, you know, I'm sure that Elizabeth made some plans for her hats.
Lizzie, you kill me for her hat.
Because, you know what? If she said, okay, this amount of hats can be left on display for when people come through the Buckingham Palace or whatever, because I'm sure that they have live tours and stuff in there, or people can go make tours and stuff. And then of course they would want to see Queen Elizabeth's hats, but they probably get tired of looking at 5,000 hats. And so I'm thinking, if I know Elizabeth like I think I know how she is, she probably made arrangements that all of these hats in this here warehouse will be auctioned off to the highest bidder, and all the money that is drawn from them will go to help like a children's home or something. That's what I think. That's my guess. Is it raining out here, Papa? That's why you got a wet shirt? Nowhere. It was supposed to be. Okay. No prize nowhere. Well, I can't tell you what it is. Because that would be telling you what your prize is.
Lizzie would be happy just looking at the hats.
How many hats can one look at in one trip? I mean, seriously, people. That's right. See? And Papa researched it, and she has Rebecca said her limit is 3,000 hats in one trip. That's right. And so I'm sure I'm sure Miss Queen Elizabeth has made plans for those beautiful hats. Because we'll have to pop up research in your phone and ask whoever you ask if she ever wore the same hat more than once. I'm just concerned about her hats.
Cause yeah, she don't have none but boys, right?
Yeah, them boys ain't gonna want them hats.
All right.
Rebecca Jane says she went to Buckingham Palace as a child when she was in the Girl Guides. Oh my gosh. I don't remember any hats. Dang. Yeah, but purses. She probably had a purse to match every hat. Oh, and she probably had a shoes to match every purse. Hi, Cordula. There's my friend Cordula. Cordula is from Germany. And so I found this guy. His name is German in Venice. He is so fun to watch. He's from Germany. Skeeter's got 4 hats. You're almost up there with the queen, Skeeter. And so I've been learning a lot about Germany. It's very, very interesting. But that guy is fun to watch. Did you watch any of that, Cordula? Any of that German? Because I linked those little things to her. I linked a couple of them to her because they was at a Aldi's in Germany. And then I said, that's interesting. And
Aldi's?
And do you know also, now, what was this other place he was at? Was Amsterdam. Is Amsterdam in Germany or part of Germany, or is it just not even Germany?
Amsterdam is, Lord have mercy.
It's a city to itself.
Is it just Amsterdam?
Maybe it's just a whole city or country to itself.
Dutch, Netherlands.
But I think it's closed. Oh, it's in the Netherlands.
That's
Okay,
what Cordula says.
that's what she said. Oh, and Laura seconded that. And Samantha thirded. Yeah, okay, we got it. And because I was just, do you know Amsterdam? Okay, I gotta answer this, my Jennifer. I got all these kids. Why do I have all these kids? Hi, Jen.
Hi, what you doing?
I'm on a live stream. I'm talking to all my friends, and so are you.
Oh, hi, friends. I'm trying to do this okay without running into anybody.
Yeah, let's not run into anybody. Are you on your way to work?
Yes, I am.
And
Did my boy tell you he's not coming?
yes, he did.
Okay, good.
He told me he wasn't coming, but he didn't give me any excuse.
Just because he was tired all day at school today, and then he kept trying to get me to go pick him up and bring him home. And so I made a deal with him that if he stayed at school, that I would order him a pizza. And so then he came home, ate pizza, and then took a nap. So I took a nap, and I'm like, do I need to set my alarm to bring you to Mina and Papa's? Or do you want to stay home tonight? He goes, I'll stay home tonight. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I got to sleep till 5:30.
Oh, okay. So will he probably come tomorrow night then?
Oh, yeah, I told him I'd bring him when I wake up tomorrow.
Oh, good. Okay, that's good.
Tomorrow night.
Because I can't go a whole weekend without having him at least one night.
No, heck no.
Okay. Well, you have a good. Huh?
Well, you have fun on your life, Jen. Goodbye, people.
And you have fun and make all the people all well.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
She said,
Oh.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. They know what she is. They know she's just a little nurse girl. She is a nurse girl. Yeah. We really don't like Jeffrey to be alone because he's deals with depression and stuff. So we don't like him to be by himself. But he can do a night here and there, and then he'll be here tomorrow night. So that's good. That's good. Okay. Now. Oh, here it says if she gets bored with them, Gail's now she must be talking about the hats. If she gets bored with them, she sends them to her dressers, who are allowed to either wear them themselves or sell them. But the labels are removed and they never mention they were worn by Her Majesty. Okay, so she's had all these hats, but she doesn't have them anymore. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting. Now that makes sense too, that she would have donated them as she wore them. That's good too. I knew she was a good woman. And she'd had to have a warehouse. Now that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That they can resell them, but never say that they're worn by. I just call her Elizabeth, but we're supposed to call her Her Majesty. That is interesting. Did you just look that up, Gail? Gail could be talking about hats or her kids. It relates to either one, maybe. Oh my goodness, Becca. Rebecca. And yep, she said she looked it up. We got a lot of people in our chat that's researchers. You ever wear hats, Ray?
No, not usually, unless I'm at the beach and I need to cover my head.
Oh yeah.
Then it's like a baseball cap.
Baseball cap. Who is it that always likes to wear hats? One of
Care.
Yes, Care Hart. She wears hats.
She wears fedoras.
She wears nice hats. She was here at my house one day. She graced my house with her body.
That's awesome.
Yes, it is awesome. She was on her way to see her brothers, which is, because she lives like 50, 60 miles south of me, and then her brothers live north of me. So on her way, she stopped, and that was so nice. She is just wonderful. Rebecca says, Ray, you don't pull out a fascinator every day, each day?
A what?
Fascinator.
What's that?
I don't know. You're supposed to know. Ray, she said, Ray, you don't pull out a fascinator each day. That's what she said. I'm just the messenger.
Elaborate on that, Becca. I don't know what that means. Oh, a hat.
A fascinator's a hat. Oh, that's how much I know. Okay, I love the fascinators. So I'll have to look that up because I don't know. Yeah. Oh, it's like a pill hat. Like a pillbox hat. Like what is her name? Mrs. Kennedy. Mrs. Kennedy? What's her name?
No, Carolyn.
Jackie Kennedy. She used to
Oh.
wear them. That's right, right? Like a little pillbox hat.
I didn't know that was what they were called.
I guess so. Aaron said that. What did Aaron say? Wait a minute. Skeeter said a lady that goes to his church always wears a red hat. She was a red hat lady.
Yeah.
And then so Aaron says, okay, folks, I'm looking to send a bunch of cutouts to someone who will actually use them.
Nacho.
I will mail them to you. I just want to know that you will actually use them. So that means you've been doing fussy cuttings? Rebecca says that she wears fascinators in UK to weddings. Okay, and it's like a pillbox hat, right? And Gail said everyone was wearing them at William and Kate's wedding. Sarah Jessica Parker is famous for wearing them at the Met Gala. Well, it looks like everybody knows. Oh, they're different than a pillbox. Well, now I'm going to just have to look up fascinators, because I have a fascinator, but it is a stapler that staples fancy staples. So, yeah, that wouldn't be it. Laura, did some of your material sides of the family know the Kennedys? Oh, maternal side, material size. Maternal, no. Not a pillbox hat. Often they are attached to a headband. Oh, well, I glue flowers on headbands and wear them. Would that be a fascinator? Okay, I'm going to quit acting stupid. I'm going to look one up later on. I really got to quit letting people know how to go dorky I am. I have been raised under a rock. You know, I was born in Minnesota, lived there for 14 years, then we moved to Florida. I haven't left Florida. Well, I did once went to Virginia, once went to Georgia. In all these years, and now I'm 72 years old. I am not a travel person, and so I know nothing. I really know nothing. And so I know nothing. I can bake bread. That's about it. I don't know nothing. We don't go on vacation. Well, our vacations was going across the strait over to Daytona Beach. I'm not across the street, across the state. And that was about it. That's as fancy as we got. And they didn't have no fascinators over there. We're next to nothing on the beach. That was all. Now, see there? I got that whole doily sewn right on there. So then, but now that doily, now see, I got some fabric. Where's my pincushion? Oh, there it is. I got some different fabrics that are, since this is going to end up being a cross, Lizzie, I want to know where there's a nice place to vacation near your house. Well, see, now that dearly would depend on what kind of things you like. A lot of people like to go like down to the beaches, like to St. Pete Beach, Clearwater Beach, to the beaches. And but then across the state, no, Papa's not laughing at you. He's laughing at me. He's always laughing at me. Across the state, if you go over St. Augustine, that is very historical over there. That is beautiful. Now, there's a lot of museums in Tampa, which is 35 miles south of here, sort of, kind of. And right in my very area here, there's really not a lot for touristy kind of things. But then if then of course in the middle of the state of Orlando, it's got all like Disney World and all that stuff. If you got a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of whatever, and so yeah, St. Augustine is absolutely amazing. Becca says, I'm glad to see someone that can understand how depression just holds you from things, even if you have the best intentions. I understand. Yes, Becca. Yeah, Becca, I understand. It can absolutely, it's just like it puts this gray cloud over you and you don't want to be there, but you're stuck there. And it's just like, I don't know.
Yep.
It's just on unless somebody has lived it, it's so hard to describe it. What did I do with my needle?
Yeah, you can't. You definitely can't tell nobody what it feels like.
No, you can't. It's undescribable. It's just and then somebody might say, well, what are you depressed over? And there's no answer to that either.
There's no answer.
There's no answer. Nothing is wrong. Somebody else can't fix it. It's just not. It's scary. It really is scary. Depression is like living trapped in cement. You can't move. You can't do things even if you want to. Yes, you can't. You can't. It's just like you're cemented to wherever.
And
It's
and then comes the anxiety on top of that because you are that trapped and you feel like you're trapped. So
yes,
the anxiety ramps up and you're just like it's bad.
it is that, and that's all it's just bad. It's just, and it's I don't know. They have medication to help with it, but usually they can't just say, "Well, here's this medicine, take it, and you're going to be fine." Because there's so many different medications for anxiety and for depression that one might work for somebody and not the other person. So you
Yeah.
have to like test each one till you find one that works.
And it doesn't like really work. It doesn't. You'll never, like my doctor says, it'll. I'm like, will it ever be gone? She's like, no, it'll never be gone. You can just manage it. That's all you can do.
Manage.
Because I was always looking for like, there has to be a cure. You have to be able to make it go away. I mean,
Yeah.
they can cure all kinds of things. And she's like, nope.
Well, see, the thing is, there is so much research done on other things, like other parts of your body that might go needing help. There's so many things that they study and spend money researching, but there's really not enough studies done on the brain. Okay, Gail says we'll just give everybody a lobotomy. There you go.
Amen. Amen. I'm down for it, sister.
We'll all go line up for our lobotomies.
I said that. Just make me forget. That's the best thing. But
Yeah.
you can't do that either.
Laura says, well, Lala, I'm so sorry to hear that, and I hope you don't take it to heart. That is about them, not you. Oh, she's talking to Laura. Yeah, people don't understand it, Becca. Yeah, that's for sure. And a lot of people think, well, I don't know. A lot of people have PTSD due to past things, and then other people that don't have PTSD, they say, well, just forget about it and just go on. Just forget about it. Well, yeah, you can try. but it's always somewhere back in that subconscious, hiding,
And
ready
it's
to pull it out.
always, and it's always a cycle. It like comes around. You just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
You just have
And
to
Laura,
learn how
you're
to deal
right.
with it.
Yeah, you deal. Laura says the good news is that there is more awareness now about mental health conditions than in the past. And that is true. There is more awareness because back in the day, I mean, anybody with any kind of a mental illness like that, if we complained that we were depressed or something, there's a lot of times they put you like in a sanitarium or something and just that's where you live.
Yep.
And that is very sad. And so now it's a lot better now, a lot better. Wallace says she has PTSD. She lived in Detroit during the riots. It's all a cycle. Yeah, and when you see something like that, you can't unsee it. Sometimes it will settle back into your subconscious and you don't think about it for a while. But you got to work with it. It's something you got to work.
And there's so many triggers. That's the bad part.
Exactly, yeah. You just don't know what is going to trigger it. And sometimes, you know, but then, we can work on it. There is, but you have to work on it daily. There's a lot of things. I have found that my journaling, I love journaling, and not only writing words, but not only writing words in journaling, but art journaling. Like one of the things I learned from Laura, when Laura first started doing live streams, or she first started doing her channel, she was the largest percent was just glue. And that might not sound like much, but if you just take a magazine and cut it into pieces and then glue them pieces on a piece of paper, it's amazing how therapeutic that is. And so, and Laura says, what we do every single day consistently over time for our mental health is the best thing: journaling, exercise, creativity, prayer, etc. That's right. And you do that every day and don't stop doing it. Do it every day. I mean, it could be walking around the block, doing your exercise, like she says, journaling. Every day, do that same thing. It becomes a habit, it becomes a real good addiction. And a lot of times that can pull you out of or keep you from going into a depression. And that is amazing. That is truly amazing. And it does work. And I started doing I'm doing another kind of a journaling. Where did I put my journal book? It's the silliest. I got this 365 days of journaling thing, and I read one each day, and I answer one question or one thought every day, and I fill the whole page. And all the journals I make, and I'm not even using one that I make. I'm using just an old notebook, a regular old spiral bog notebook. But I've been writing in it every day, and it's now to where I look forward to doing that, is to answer those questions that they ask each day or commenting on whatever is that prompt with their journaling prompts. And I'm enjoying doing that. And I get to where I look forward to it. And it's just to me, and the words just come from somewhere. I don't know where they come from. It's almost like automatic writing.
Lizzie has words.
I know I don't ever shut up. And see, I can't even talk. I can't even quit talking long enough for poor old Ray.
That's all right. I don't have many words.
Yeah, I need to let you talk.
I ain't got nothing to say.
You ain't got nothing to say?
I ain't got nothing to say.
Well, then sing us a song.
No, that's you too. I ain't singing. We don't
I
want
was
to
singing.
scare the people.
I was singing the other night on Instagram because
I
I'm trying
saw that.
to learn it. Did you see it?
Yes.
Oh no, you didn't. You see it, right? I don't think it stays up there after I had two. I had two viewers.
It does stay up there, the lives.
The lives stay in Instagram.
I thought they did.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how it works. Oh, that's what I had to ask you. Now, Ray. Now, like when we do our lives together and we're doing our sales, you told me I have to have my live open on StreamYard and on Facebook. But I shut one of them up
Yeah,
and
it's
watch.
a phone. You'll turn your volume down on the phone, but you'll
Okay.
have YouTube on the phone because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking at YouTube and reading the comments from my phone, but our stream is on the computer
Okay. So, oh, okay.
and the volume is coming from the computer, not the phone.
So I've got my phone turned all the way down. Okay. So now I'll go onto YouTube. I know you were trying to tell me the other day and it was going in one ear and out the other. Here we are live on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
And
Yes.
that's how when you're doing the sales, you can when you hit the live, go live, the little thing at the top. When you hit the live,
Yeah.
it refreshes it
Oh,
right away.
that's where I have to hit this and go to live chat and everything is live.
Yep.
Oh. So now I can see, I couldn't even, now I can see on here that Lala Gamma is a mod, Laura is a mod, Kathy
Yeah.
is, Gail is, and
Yeah.
on, oh,
You
so
can
this
make
is all
people
I have
mods
to
too.
do.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I leave that right there on my phone holder upper thingy,
Yep.
and there I am.
Just remember to have the volume turned down because it will have feedback.
Yeah,
if you don't.
I turned the volume on my phone all the way down before I even like turned it on.
So you should be good.
Oh wow. So isn't that funny? Now see, because I see now like Lala's comment came in and it was a good 10 seconds at least later before it come in on StreamYard.
Right? Yes.
So it comes in faster. That's why when we do a sale, I've got to have this live chat on my phone.
Yeah, so you can see what they see and then
Oh,
how it comes up on
yeah.
their side.
Spencer's eating a Snickers bar that's green inside for Halloween. Blows his mind. Did you know that they made Snicker bars that's green inside for Halloween?
I didn't.
Okay, Kathy asks, does anybody have anyone have any ideas on a good washable ink for children to stamp with? And Maya has Twix that has green in it. Doggone it.
I can't have the candy. I'm not supposed to have the candy.
Me neither. But it's fun to hear about it.
It is. I remember not long ago there was a Fruity Pebble Twix that my kids had. Fruity
You know
Pebble
what I
Rock
use?
Cereal.
Around every Halloween, I would get those candy corns. I could sit there and eat a whole big bag of them in one day.
Oh no.
I wonder how my sugar was that day. I don't eat them
Probably
anymore.
real bad.
I have
That's
to
just
be
straight
careful
up
with that.
sugar.
Yeah, Maya, you see when you're diabetic, it's hard to stay away completely. So if you go in very small doses, you're fine. I mean, otherwise you'll end up in some Cracker Factory or something. Crayola markers are good to color the stamps before stamping. Okay, great. And they see that's good to know because I have little kids too. Well, I don't have little kids myself, but my children had little kids, and then their children had little kids.
Yeah, that would be good.
Ooh, Kathy likes her candy apples or caramel apples. Those are, oh my gosh.
Oh my Lord, the caramel. I used to love candies, but I don't know if I can eat them no more. But the caramel ones, ooh, and the ones that have all the stuff on it, like they dip it and roll it and stuff.
I know it. Doggone it. They do that just to tempt us. Because the fat lady people, the fat clothes makers, they want to sell them. They want to sell the fat clothes. So they tempt us.
Lazy.
Well, it's true. The truth is the truth, no matter who tells it.
Oh, I didn't tell you since they put me on this new medicine, I've lost weight.
You lost weight?
Yeah.
Can you share your medicine with me?
It's just because it's controlling my sugar better.
Yeah. Actually, well, I go on Monday. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Monday, I go for all my blood work because I didn't go when I was supposed to. And so then I missed that. And so since I didn't get my blood work done, I just said, what the heck? I ain't going to the doctor either. And so I wasn't just going to go. Period. I said, I'm just going to use up my medicine. Just when I'm done with it, I'll just let nature take its course. But,
Lizzie.
huh? Papa says it's not an option. But anyway, I do have an appointment on Monday at 1 o'clock to get my blood work done. And then I'll reschedule my appointment for my doctor's appointment. But they really do have to help me with my legs. Because,
I'm surprised they ain't put you in the hospital.
well, because I haven't went to the doctor. I don't want to go to the hospital. Yes, dear.
But Lizzie, if you get it under control, then it'll be good.
You know what's the weirdest thing? I am retaining so much water that only my right knee is because the water retention goes way up into my thighs, but my right knee is so much water that when I'm sitting down, it's like you're squeezing a lemon and the juice comes out.
Oh Lord.
Behind my knee. Not weird.
Yeah.
I kept saying, why is my dress always wet? Right in that same spot. It's just wet. Like right now, it's all wet. It's because,
You don't take a diuretic?
Huh?
You don't take a diuretic?
Yes, I do. Yes, I take my water pill every day. But that one leg, it's like it leaks behind my knee.
Do they check your heart regularly? Because that's one of the reasons you.
Yeah, I got a little problem with that. What, Papa?
I'm retiring to the real room.
You're retiring to the real room? You gonna behave yourself?
No.
Lizzie's so nonchalant about it, y'all. Yeah, I got a little problem with that.
It's not a big problem, though. It's not a really big problem.
It sends me into freaking panic attacks every time I think about it.
I don't have panic attacks. I don't do that. Well, actually, I do, but I ignore them.
She takes medicine for that.
I got an app for that.
You got an app for that.
Yeah,
You got a medical dispenser for that.
I did. I go to the dispensary. There it is. There's my warfarin. That's what I got to take this warfarin at 7 o'clock. Here's my warfarin. I got to take this along with this. This is 1.5 pills of diabetic medicine, and I'm not going to tell you what that other one is.
And you need to be on a strict salt diet for sure.
I know. I know it. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's just like you can't eat sugar, you can't eat salt. I mean, like,
no sugar, no salt, no vitamin K.
That's crazy. That even restricts your vegetables.
That yeah, it's all restricted. So that leaves me
with the insure
yuck ice cubes.
ice cream.
I meant to say ice cubes.
She told herself.
I'm
Oh,
it's so weird because I've got a lot of diagnoses. So when you know they always put on your blood work all the diagnoses or something. And I got this whole list of numbers that are different diagnoses. But I don't feel sick at all. The only thing is I can't walk good because I'm old. I blame everything just on old age. See now I sewed on that little chicken and it says farmers market and fresh egg. I sewed that right on top of that dolly.
I'm putting the
See?
dolly down.
And so, it's
I'm
gonna
putting,
be wonderful.
I'm
So
putting the
now
paper.
I'll find another doily. Let's put and I could put like a little one right here, maybe something, or maybe something like, oh, maybe I'll put that one there.
Well, most of the chronic conditions, you don't feel it unless it gets to a point where it's out of control. Like
Yeah,
sugar, I definitely felt it when mine was high. But it's not like high enough for them to put me on insulin, but it's high enough for me to have to worry about it.
yeah.
But
Well,
it's out of the normal range. It's pre-diabetic, which means if you don't control it, you will have full blown.
well, yeah. I got that diabetes stuff. But but see, I got
What
the
was I
here
making?
vitamin
Hi,
C
Maya.
chicken.
I love that. I I'm just making a page for my journal. I don't know, y'all. I just end up gluing stuff and just putting it down. So I put a napkin on the front of it. It's just a piece of paper that had some design on it. It's like one of them stationary piece of paper. But then I just put a piece of orange paper inside and I lined it with this skinny washi. Where is it? This skinny washi. I bought this the other day. It's a Tim Holtz. Look how skinny that is.
What is it?
It's just numbers on black, white numbers on black.
Oh, is it tape?
Yeah, and they're all really skinny washies. I didn't realize they were all skinny or I wouldn't have bought it, y'all.
Y'all.
I'm not a fan of the skinny washi. Like, I like these, the big ones.
Yeah, you like big ones.
And I cannot lie. So, yeah. And then I'm putting a black dolly down. And by the way, this paper came from, oh, Lord. Y'all help me. Amy.
Hmm.
Darkwood Sanctuary, the one who does the paper. This is all her paper. And dollies and filters and all that. So if you need paper, go see her.
Does she have an Etsy store?
Um,
Or does she do online sale?
I, y'all, I don't even know anymore.
Well, you said you bought it from her.
I'm
I
pretty
can't-
sure
I
she
can't-
probably has a store and she used to sell it online. I know she has live, she does, so
Okay.
I don't know. But it's Darkwood Sanctuary is the name of her channel. She has also
Okay. I have her. I have her. I am subscribed to her. Yeah. I really love rather than to order things from, well, right now I'm not ordering period till I get things straightened out, but I like to order from crafters, from other crafters. If they're trying to make ends meet by their little sales, that's where I like to spend my little dollars. Well, I don't have dollars. I only got nickels and dimes, but that's where I like to spend them. I'd rather not buy things from, You know, I like Timmy stuff, but God, that stuff's expensive. But
Yeah.
now there's so many other things that you can get that are very similar to the Timmy stuff. And at much less of a price. So
I bought a little bit of Tim Holtz Halloween, but not much. Not
yeah.
not like usual. Not this year. I bought all I bought was these vellum things right here,
Oh yeah.
and then this chipboard.
Is that what they call baseboards?
Yeah, baseboards. It's just
Oh,
chip.
okay.
It's real thick chipboard stuff.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's a frame in here that I want to use in the front of my journal. That's why I bought it.
Mary Lou says, "Hi Lizzie. Every time I watch you, I have to try what you're doing, and my craft looks like yours, but it keeps my mind off of my health problems. I thank God for your channel. Oh, thank you so much. But you know what she just said? That is so true. You might have, like I say, I got all these stupid health problems too. But I'm 73 years. Well, I'm not quite 73 years old. Next month I'll be 73 years old. But I'm trying to get used to the number ahead of time. But you know." Then stuff starts going rusty and things just don't work real well. But if you keep yourself busy, like right here, I sit at this table right here, and I do a lot of slow stitching. And I use machine too. I use the machine, but I really like to slow stitch, and it gets your mind preoccupied so you don't think about the things that are going to make you nuts. And if you make a big mess around you, if somebody doesn't like it, let them clean it up. But don't let them touch your craft stuff, you know. And if you let them touch your craft stuff, then that might be dangerous.
Right.
But anyway, yeah. But
Might
see,
lose a finger.
I watch the hoarder shows. And the hoarder shows all have like garbage, or not all of them, but a lot of them have garbage they don't throw away. And so I hear your doggies.
Sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry. It just
I'll
means
mute.
there's a burglar coming in.
No.
Oh,
Hang on. I mean,
it's your honey bunny? But anyhow, I watch the hoarder shows, y'all. And then sometimes I think, oh, maybe I'm on the road to being a hoarder. And but then I realize, no, some of them real bad hoarders, they don't haul their trash out. Well, at my house, my hubster, he has got such a routine that twice a week he goes through the whole house and empties every trash can. And we got trash cans everywhere. And every room is a trash can in it. And the kitchen trash goes out even more often than that. But and he hauls that to the road twice a week. So we don't have no trash. So everything that we have piled up here is just collectibles. Just collectibles. That's what they are. Now, where did my Ray go? Oh, she must have went to go check the dogs. Check the doggies, make sure it's not a burglar.
Lord have mercy. I'm just talking away and you ain't even hearing me.
Were you muted?
I was. I muted for the dog and then I forgot to turn it back on.
You had duct tape over your mouth, in other words. Huh.
Yep.
Okay. I need to hear your voice. Because you be my friend. Oh, now see, Samantha says coming to my house is like going to Disney World. You are so cool, Samantha. Lizzie's Museum. Samantha's been to my house. Paula Gamalori Way's been at my house. And neither one of them complained about my mess. You see that? Now that is friends worth having right there.
Amen. Amen.
That's right. One day we have to have you, Lala Gamalori and Samantha both come on the same day. That'd be fun. We have a crafting thing, something.
Let me see if I can find something in this magazine. Dracula.
What'd you find?
I'm looking for something Dracula. Oh, look, it's the monsters.
You're
Bum, bum,
Dracula?
bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, I'm almost ready to start watching some scary movies now.
Right?
Now you and Rosita was talking about the scary movies, but not the gory movies.
Here we go.
And that is what I think I want. I want to watch something scary and see if I can watch it all the way through.
That's a cool picture.
Samantha says, I'm game. Okay. There we go. It's a plan. It is a plan. No mess if your house is just collections of vintage or new craft. That's right. Vintage or new craft supplies. That's right. You got it. Or craft things in progress. I got so many things in progress. You know what I started making today? Jeffrey's birthday was a theme of Dungeons and Dragons. So he had all these little dragony things all over that his mother decorated the house with. It was so cool looking. So anyway, I got some of them dragons, and I'm making out of a cigar box. I'm making a dragon diorama. I think it's going to be so cool. But I made a bunch of rocks out of clay, out of this air dry clay, and so today I painted them, and I got to wait till they're good and dry. But I'm doing it in a cigar box.
Bye, Zena. Zena's leaving.
Oh, thank you for coming, and come again. Please come again. Come again. Come again.
I love watching her.
Do what?
I said I love watching her.
I do too.
I just don't ever chat. I just lurk.
See, I wasn't even prescribed to her. Well, that's not the right word, prescribed, but now I'm prescribed to her.
Prescribed.
I'm prescribed to her. So, and she sings.
I know.
She sings beautiful. I bet she could sing opera. She sings beautiful.
I think that's her job.
That's how she makes her life living. She sings at weddings and special events.
She's an awesome crafter too.
Yes, she is. And she's just like normal. She's just like a normal person. Like she's not all, like some people, if they are like famous, they get all fancy and stuff.
Oh,
that fancy stuff, that gets on my nerves.
I'm selling at Debbie's tomorrow.
Oh, are you selling at Debbie's tomorrow? What time are you selling?
3.
3 o'clock? Okay. All right. I'll try and watch.
You don't have to. I'm not gonna make you. But if you remember and you're sitting down and you don't have nothing else to do,
I just want to see what you sell, and make copies of what you make, and then I'll sell the same thing for $1 less.
You crazy girl. I'm going to probably be selling a bunch of paper flowers because I have way too many. That's the plan.
Oh, really? Now, see, I do like paper flowers. See, on my next sale, I think I found some more fabric that I've had for like 100 years, and so I'm going to be making some more fat quarters.
Hi,
Since,
Eugenia.
since
Eugenia's
it's like
here.
old fabric, and then they'll be cheap. Eugenia Osborne from Mid Oregon. Oregon. God, I keep saying Oregon.
You never
Oregon.
say it right.
I know, I need to say it right. Otherwise, the Oregonists are going to bite my head off.
They are.
Yes. Poor old Kathy Cole. She's got 2 kids talking and one in my lap. That means she's got my little buddy girl. And my little buddy girl, what is her daughter? What granddaughter's name? She's got the coolest name, and now I can't even remember it. Darn it. I know her name. Somebody tell me what.
I'm impressed that you can even remember she has a granddaughter.
Yeah, she's so cute, and she gets on there and crafts with her grandma online.
Oh,
And she is just adorable. Oh my gosh, she's got like, and she loves to be on camera.
like your great
And
grandbaby.
she's got a really, really special name, and now I can't even think of it. Oh,
It'll come to you when you get off live stream.
Oregonians. Oregonians. Okay, and you bite, you just nibble a little. Okay. Gosh.
That wasn't straight. What was that?
I love watching Calico Kate. She is amazing. She lives part of her life in Florida and part of her life in Missouri.
What?
Yes.
Cool.
But, and she on a farm up in Missouri, she's on a farm. And so she has taken us for walks on her farm. And then she's got a grandson who milks this cow, and this cow gives him like 6 gallons of milk a day.
Wow.
And then they put the milk in this cooler. And then they have friends that come and they buy milk. They only just have 1 cow at a time milking, but it's more milk than they can drink on the farm. And so out of just the honor system, there's just a little bucket there that you put your money in, bring your empty jar back, and get your gallon of milk.
Oh my Lord. You know what?
What?
When I went to my mom's a couple of years ago, they did the same thing. They had watermelons out on this thing, and you literally went up and put the money in and took a watermelon. And I was like, what?
Yeah, there are awesome people in this world. But Calico Kate has taken us for walks around the yard, showing us the gardens, showing us the animals, and her grandson was milking the cow, and then her other grandson had a pig at the county fair, and we got to see him showing his pig at the county fair. I love it. And then she lives in an old farmhouse, and like lately she's got an attic in the farmhouse, and in the attic is her mother-in-law's stuff that she just stuck up in the attic, which she said her husband says it's all trash, but it's not trash. It's like vintage treasures. And so she shows us some of the things she finds up there in the attic. Man, I'd live in the attic. Yeah. Aaron grew up on a dairy farm. We had all the milk we wanted. Yep, I grew up until I was 14 on a dairy farm. But we had like 50 cows, so we had a dairy that come The Meadowbrook Dairy come and picked up our milk every day in big old 8-gallon cans. Yep, we had all the milk we could drink. Oh, you don't drink milk but once in a blue moon? My daughter next door, she is a milkaholic. She has to have milk in her house, whole milk all the time. And don't think I'm exaggerating when I say I bet she drinks a half gallon of milk a day.
Ooh, I have to stop drinking milk. You know, that's a lot of sugar too.
Well, that's my daughter. That's not me. So my daughter can drink it. Gives her strong bones, nice calcium. Eugenia always had a couple cows growing up too. If we got a little bit of farm in us, that's all good. Eugenia says she even bought pottery that way. So you must have went to a pottery place and you just dropped the money in a jar and picked up your pottery. See, there are some places in this world that are still honest people and trusting people. Erin says she buys milk and most of the time they end up throwing it away. We just emptied out, threw away half a gallon of milk just this morning or yesterday. That went bad, but I buy it for Jeffrey, and if Jeffrey's not here enough to drink it all up, then
My husband, he makes arroz con leche with it.
he makes what?
Arroz con leche.
Arroz con leche.
Arroz
Okay.
con leche.
What do you make it out of?
It's like milk and rice. Cook it. It's like rice pudding kind of, but it's not as thick as rice pudding.
Do you put butter and sugar and cinnamon on it?
You put sugar and you put cinnamon in it, but you don't put butter in it.
Oh, see, because that's something we didn't call it that, but a lot of times that's what my mother would fix us for breakfast. Was rice, which was cooked in milk, and you put butter, sugar, and cinnamon on it.
Yep.
There, I got another doily growing on there.
It's usually thin though. You can drink it out of a cup. He doesn't make it thick like oatmeal. It's not thick like that. It's thin.
Yeah.
But it's still good. You warm it up and drink it like that. Oh, it's good.
Yeah. Well, ours when I make it, it's like an oatmeal.
Yeah. Well, that's regular rice pudding. Yeah, it's a little different when they drink theirs.
Is that a Mexican type of thing? Spanish?
Yeah, arroz con leche.
Yeah.
Or horchata. You ever had horchata?
No, never heard of it.
Horchata is a rice drink, and it's kind of the same thing. It's a actual drink though. It's made with rice, and it has cinnamon in it and sugar.
Mm-hmm.
My sister said it tastes like Christmas in a cup.
Oh my goodness!
Because it's real cinnamon, but it's really good. It's sweet.
Alicia said she could drink a half a gallon a day too. It quenches her thirst. Erin says the milk you buy in stores is nothing like fresh milk. That's right, because the fresh milk, you got cream still in it. And once it's pasteurized, there's no cream in it at all. Our milk from the farm, you had to shake it first, or stir it up, because the cream would float to the top. And so before you poured it into your glass, you had to stir it. Wallace says, Ray, you're killing me with them. She loves both of those things. So I don't know why that means she's dying, but hey.
What, my page?
No, I think she's talking about your
Oh, the horchata and the arroz con leche. Yeah. Right, Lala?
The horchata and the arroz con leche. That's it. Oh, and Eugenia, she loves horchata.
Yes. So good.
Petrone. Alicia says Petrone. What's Petron? Is that something we should know too?
Patron. Patron?
Lala, are you Spanish? I didn't know you were Spanish, Lala Gamma Lori.
I'm not sure.
I just thought you were regular, which I don't know what regular is.
It's unleaded. No, regular. There's regular and there's unleaded, you know.
Yeah.
Do you remember regular gas?
Regular and
Was it-
apple. They used to have regular or apple.
Yeah, and I remember when they started making the unleaded, and it was more than the regular. And my grandmother had something on her car where she could still get the regular gas.
Yeah.
I don't know how she did that, but I remember that.
Candy has to leave. Candy, send me your address in my email because I need to send you something.
I'm about to go too, Lizzie. He brought me food. It's probably cold now.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to go too because 2 hours is my limit, and we've been on here 1 hour 55 minutes and 1 hour and 56 minutes. So it's right at my 2 hours, and so
Yeah.
that's probably my limit. And so, boy, I am. Lala's an American mix. Well, I'm glad I got this figured out. See, I'm reading the chat right here on my phone, right in front of my face, and that is awesome.
My children are mixed.
All of my children are a mix of something because see, I'm half Finnish and half Finnish, half quarter Norwegian, and a quarter Polish, and so that's what I am. I am that mixture. And so whatever in their father, they all got different fathers, all 6 of them. Not really, I'm lying, but it makes it sounds like I was really excited woman.
Listen to Lizzie.
What?
Don't tell your secrets.
No.
Do you see these? I made these. Look. It's a ruffle.
Paper?
I made it out of napkins and crepe paper. Here's one with just the napkins.
That is really pretty. Did you sew them on the sewing machine?
I sure did. I saw somebody do it online and I did it. And it's not really hard either. You just sew it up and fluff it out. I put a piece on one of my pages, but you know, right now I can't find nothing. Oh, here it is.
Lala says Lizzie's an open book like me. Do not believe me. All my children do not have different fathers. I just wanted to say that.
See? I put tulle on this one too.
That is pretty.
Yeah. You just take it and, you know, you ruffle it up, and then after you're done, you can fluff it out. You don't peel the napkin. You leave the layers in it.
Yeah.
That's how you make the fluff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then I was taking crepe paper and putting it in between like here's a piece that I had.
You need to do a video just showing that.
You just lay it like that, and then you sew it down, and then you just take the edge of the napkins and fluff them out. I ain't gonna lie, it's some work to do. I made this one too. Look at this one it's got the trim on it that has the spiders on it.
Yeah.
I got to put this somewhere.
That's pretty.
Here goes the dogs again.
Yeah, it's because another burglar's coming in. Okay, well, I'm going to be calling it a night here. And I'm going to read a message. A message from our ancestors and see if they have anything good to tell us. I am so happy that you all came. You guys made my night. Just absolutely made my night. And see, I got the third doily started on my snippet, great big roll here. Thank you for all of you guys' hints and stuff. But here's what we need to know today.
Susan missed it. Hey, Susan. We're leaving.
Oh, Susan. Your package is on the way, Susan, plus a Happy Meal. So you've been waiting on 2 packages.
All
Okay.
mine went out.
Yeah, Susan's went out already a couple days ago. Yeah, but anyway, here we go. This is the message for you. Do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. You may you may think you need to conform to what others expect of you or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome, but we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with the impossible situation or sticky enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra: I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part of everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so much. You know what? I got to leave that message out because I'm going to read that to myself again. That is very good because I think a lot of us feel that same way. Like we've got to fix everybody's problems. We can't do that. Okay, now we've been on here 2 hours, 1 minute, and 17 seconds. And I thank every one of you for coming. I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. Keep you safe and keep you secure and keep you happy and healthy and humble. And come back to the next video.
Bye,
And
everybody.
thank you, Ray. It is so much more fun to do this together, even if I don't never shut up. Hi, Riri. Hi.
Hi, Riri.
I don't think I said hi to Riri. Love you all so much. God bless you and have a wonderful weekend. Who knows? We might bug you again next. And now who's say you are doing a sale tomorrow on Debbie's channel?
Yeah, I'm going to be on Debbie Ham's channel selling around 3 o'clock, but she's going to
About
start
3?
at 1.
Okay. And so that'll be on Debbie Ham's channel, and you're going to be about 3. Okay. So let's try and go to see what Ray has to sell on that channel. God bless you all. Thank you so much for coming. You guys are so beautiful.
Bye.
I'm Tammy Wolf.
Everybody's coming in now.
I know they're coming in now.